Hey everyone, I'm Jared. Welcome back to my disaster of a room, as you can see. I just want to make a video today about billionaires and putting into perspective how much money they have. Now, there's been a couple of these posts in the past week on the anti-work subreddit. If you haven't joined it, I recommend looking it up. It's pretty freaking rad. But today, I would like to tell you about what I found on anti-work and something that really made me think about billionaires, specifically how much money they have and how much they are not contributing to society, and I guess in that way also taking away from society. So we're going to do this with Elon Musk. Now, already it's kind of terrifying because I recorded this video last week and Elon Musk's net worth was $230 billion. Now it's $275 billion. And if you don't know, there's an estimate out there that says it takes $20 billion to end world hunger. So, with his stock appreciation, he could have ended world hunger. I think that's almost 3 times over. Okay. So already Elon Musk, what is he doing? He's running Tesla. But he could very easily just help provide for people who are starving to death. But I have on my phone, my calculator, and I want to do something real quick. So I'm going to type in $275 billion, okay? And what I'm going to do is divide it by 2021. That's the year right now. And what we get is $136 million. So for 2,000 years, to get to Elon Musk's wealth level now, you would have to make $136 million a year for 2021 years. That's already fucking ridiculous. There's probably less than 100,000 people that make that much in a year. More, less, obviously it's Elon Musk, he's the richest person in the world, so no one's got $136 million over 2,000 years, once every 2,000. So no one's even done that, right? Now, Elon Musk has done it in 40, 50 years? I don't even know how old he is. But we're going to take this a step further to make it easier to understand. We're going to take this number and we're going to divide it by 364, okay? I know it doesn't account for leap years, but listen to this. The number I got is $374,000. So you, every day, okay, because we did by 364, every day since January 1st, of year, that would be 0, okay? January 1st of year 0 up to January 1st, 2021, okay? I know this is recorded in October. You're getting the point, okay? You would have to make $374,000 a day for 2,000 some odd and a couple extra years. That's fucking ridiculous. How many people do you know even make $100,000 a year? 6 figures. This is 6-figure salary a day. Okay, now think of it this way. The poverty line is at $100,000. But let's go a little bit of a step further. Imagine for a second that Elon Musk, okay, so apparently he's a good guy. What could he do with that money? I want you to think about this for a second. He's making, his wealth is $373,000 a day, okay, over the course of 2021 years. So I took his wealth and just divided it by 20, okay? That means $211 million a day for 20 years. That's how you get to Elon Musk's wealth. Now, here's what I imagine, right? Here's something very easy for us to understand. I want you to think about what $25,000 would do for you right now. What would it be able to do? I know for me, there's lots of bills that I could pay extra, maybe someone I know is in debt, $250 or $25,000 could help a lot of people. Now let's say it's 4x at $100,000. Elon Musk could very easily just walk up to someone and say, hey, I'm giving you $25,000 today, 4 times a day, no cap. He doesn't fucking care. He could do that. He just changed 4 people's lives right there. They probably, you're most likely in the United States nowadays, especially if you're a young person, a millennial or a Gen Z, you give that person that money and you just fed them, right? Fed them. They don't have to worry about eating anymore. Or they can pay off, some rent that they owe because they couldn't afford to in the pandemic because their employer laid them off for whatever reason and they didn't get COVID unemployment. And think about what Elon Musk actually does. He runs companies. Okay, how much value does that really add? Does that add $275 billion of value? What about the people designing his rockets? What about the engineers at Tesla developing the cars? Tesla's really close to generating $1 billion in profit every year. This isn't like expenses and revenue. This is profit. Okay. They have 70,000 employees. Can they really not afford to give all of these people an extra $1,000 or $2,000, right? $2,000 to 70,000 people, not that hard. An extra $2,000 is only $140 million, and you have the rest to develop, and you made profit. Of course, Elon Musk's stock value probably rises. You still can do that and provide these people with extra benefits. It's not that hard. I know I'm using Elon Musk here, but anyone who's in like that billionaire realm who owns these super companies, the Zuck, right? Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, Jack Ma, anyone could start doing this today. So what can be done about all of these billionaires making their money? I'm going to make a separate video on it, but I have an idea of a tax law that could really help. But for now, I mean, in the short term, there's nothing we can do. I think that's why a lot of people are joining the anti-work subreddit, is just because we feel as though we are not allowed to succeed. In New York, I think housing prices this year from 2020 to 2021 went up 20%. That means that if you stayed in the same job, you didn't get a raise, you lost buying power on houses. Now, the house that you might have been saving up for just went up another 20%. If you're trying to buy a house that's maybe, I don't know, let's just ballpark it, $500,000, 20%? I mean, that house just went up to $600,000. Where are you going to come up with the extra 100? You don't. You don't come up with that. So yeah, that's all I really have to say, guys, about this billionaire stuff. I just kind of wanted to try to put it into perspective how fucking wealthy these people are, and how they really just aren't contributing to society. I don't feel like I'm pretty sure you could put the top 20 billionaires together, have them each put in $1 billion of value, and then there you go. You just solved world hunger. Like, you could do that, but they don't. And I think even though people like Elon Musk talk about, we're going to space, we're going to help the world out, look at their actions. They're not. So anyways, guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, let me know in the comments below. I'm Jared, talking about random stuff that pisses me off, and I will see you guys in the next one.